Hello viewers, myself Dr. B.P. Pandey is present before you to discuss an important topic in organic chemistry. This is stereoisomerism. As we have earlier defined stereoisomerism as a phenomenon in which the molecules of an organic compound have same molecular formula but different spatial arrangement of group of or atoms in space. Those are called stereoisomers and the phenomenon is stereoisomerism. We had earlier classified the stereoisomerism in two classes. That is, first is optical isomerism. First one is optical isomerism and second one is geometrical isomerism. Our today's topic is related with this optical isomerism. Optical isomerism. To start with, we'll first define what is chiral or asymmetric carbon atom or asymmetric atom. In general, chiral or asymmetric atom, this is defined as an atom of a polyvalent element. An atom of a polyvalent element element bearing dissimilar atomic group or atoms of other elements as substituent to satisfy its valency. As for example, in organic chemistry this is carbon. If this is satisfied by different group of atoms, then this is asymmetric carbon atom. Similarly, any element whose valencies are satisfied by dissimilar atom or group of atoms are called asymmetric atoms. Here, to discuss optical isomerism, this is very important to know about chiral or asymmetric carbon atom. Next, optical activity. A compound which will show optical isomerism or which is optically active will have molecular dissymmetry. Will have molecular dissymmetry and will also show non-superimposable mirror image. Molecular dissymmetry and non-superimposable mirror image. All these compounds will show optical rotation and are optically active. The optical activity, these are octotypes. As we know, this is First one is dextro. This is dextro, and another one is levo. When the plane polarized light passing through a polarimeter, rotates. When the substance passing through a polarimeter, that is when a substance in which plane polarized light is passing through the polarimeter, this is rotated towards right hand side. Then this is called dextrorotatory, and this rotation is called optical rotation. And when this is rotated towards left hand side, then this is called levorotatory. So the conditions for an organic compound to be optically active is that it should have molecular dissymmetry and it should have non-superimposable mirror image. Now, for example, we can take the example of lactic acid. Lactic acid. Here, lactic acid has chiral carbon atom like this. Chiral carbon atom, it means that the tetravalency of carbon, this is satisfied by different atom or groups Let us suppose that this is an imaginary mirror, and here when the plane polarized light is passed through the solution of this lactic acid, this type of lactic acid, this rotates the plane of polarized light towards right hand side, and this is dextro, D plus lactic acid, and this rotates the plane polarized light towards left hand side, and this is levo lactic acid, levolactic acid. And mark here, these two structures are mirror images of each other. But which type of mirror image? This is non-superimposable mirror image of each other. It means that if we take this structure from here and place this structure on this structure, what we see that this does not superimpose this structure. How? Because on this edge, this OH will be placed. So this type of mirror images, this is mirror, this type of mirror images are called non-superimposable mirror image. Here both of the conditions are fulfilled here, that is the carbon atom is asymmetric, that is chiral carbon atom. It means that here the tetravalency of carbon, this is satisfied by different groups, and the second condition is that these two structures are non-superimposable mirror images, and hence they are optically active. Here this rotates the plane of polarized light towards right hand side, while this rotates the plane of polarized light towards left hand side. Now, a compound which is optically active, that is which can rotate the plane of polarized light, it should have molecular dissymmetry. Molecular dissymmetry means it should not have any element of symmetry. Element of symmetry. A compound, an organic compound, to be optically active, this is important condition, that along with the symmetric carbon atom, this should not have any element of symmetry. Element of symmetry means this should not have either plane of symmetry or second center of symmetry. If any symmetry is present in a particular compound, organic compound, then it will not show optical activity, or that compound will not be optically active. We will further define that such compounds which are non-superimposable mirror images of each other, they are also called enantiomers. We will discuss this enantiomers and enantiomerism in detail further. Hence, to show a compound enantiomerism, it should not have any element of symmetry, that is, it should not have neither plane of symmetry nor center of symmetry. Now, see here, what is plane of symmetry? Plane of symmetry means, let us take the example of mesotartaric acid. This compound is called mesotartaric acid. There is dextrotartaric acid, levotartaric acid, and the third one is mesotartaric acid. This is mesotartaric acid. Now, if an imaginary plane, symmetrical plane, bisects this compound in two parts, then mark here the first half and the second half are mirror images of each other. Then this hypothetical symmetrical plane, which divides a particular organic compound into two parts, symmetrical parts, in which the first part is mirror image of another part, that hypothetical plane is called plane of symmetry. As we have discussed here, that if any compound has plane of symmetry, then it will not show optical activity. This compound will not be optically active. This compound, hence this mesotartaric acid, this is not an optically active compound. Now, this is plane of symmetry. This is A, this is B. Now, we will discuss center of symmetry. Center of symmetry by taking an example. Center of symmetry. What is center of symmetry? Let us take the example of this organic compound. This is 2,4-dimethyl cyclobutane. This is first carbon, this is second carbon. First carbon, this is second carbon, first carbon, this is second carbon, third and fourth, 2, 4. This compound is 2,4-dimethyl cyclobutane one 3-dicarboxylic acid. This is important here, that a compound which will have even number of carbon atoms. Mark here, this is even number, 2, 4, 6 and so on. Even number of carbon atom has the probability to have center of symmetry. We are going to discuss center of symmetry. Center of symmetry. Center of symmetry. If a compound has center of symmetry, that is, what is center of symmetry? Here, if we connect the identical group, that is acid by acid, this CH3 to this CH3, Similarly, this hydrogen to this hydrogen, and this hydrogen to this hydrogen. What we see here? We see here that all the straight lines which connects the identical groups, they meet at a common point here, passes through a common point, and this point, which is common point, this is called center of symmetry. It means that point at which the straight lines connecting the identical groups commonly passes through is called center of symmetry. Center of symmetry. Hence, this compound which has center of symmetry, this will also not show optical isomerism. Hence, if any of organic compound which has either plane of symmetry or center of symmetry or both, that will not show optical isomerism. This is molecular dissymmetry. Hence, we have discussed what is molecular dissymmetry. The compound to be optically active, this is the first condition, is that the compound should not have any molecular dissymmetry, that is, it should not have plane of symmetry or center of symmetry, and it should have chiral or asymmetric carbon atom. Now, next is enantiomers. We have just discussed briefly about enantiomers. What are enantiomers? Enantiomers. Enantiomers. The optical isomers we have defined earlier also. The optical isomers which are molecular dissymmetry, that is optically active, and which are non-superimposable mirror images. Mirror images to each other. Those are called enantiomers. Enantiomers, that is the organic compound, the optically active compounds which are non-superimposable mirror images of each other are called enantiomers. There is another term, this is diastereomer. Diastereomer, which are not superimposable mirror images of each other. Are called diastereomers. We will try to understand these two terms by an example. Let us take the example of tartaric acid. See here. This is first form of tartaric acid. This is dextrorotatory, that is, this is first form. This is D plus tartaric acid. Another is one, two, three, four, five. This is COH. These two are mirror images, and what type of mirror images? They are non-superimposable mirror image of each other. This is L minus tartaric acid. And also mark here that here these two are non-superimposable mirror images. How? If we take this structure from here and place this on this structure, what will happen? This H will be imposed by this OH. It means that this is not fully superimposed. So these two are non-superimposable mirror images of each other, and there is also third isomer of tartaric acid, which is like this. We have just discussed this compound. This compound is called mesotartaric acid. This is third. Just discuss this compound. Mesotartaric acid. These are three isomers, stereoisomers of tartaric acid. Here, this is dextrorotatory, and these two structures are non-superimposable mirror images of each other. Why? This 1 and 3, this 1 and this 3, these are not superimposable mirror images to each other. It means that here not superimposable mirror images of each other. These are here 1 and 3. These are diastereomers. Also 2 and 3. These are also diastereomers. While these two 1 and 2 are enantiomers. Why? Because they are non-superimposable mirror images of each other, and these two are not mirror images of each other, not superimposable mirror images of each other. That is, they are not mirror images of each other, not superimposable or mirror images of each other. Hence, this number 1 and 3, this is not the mirror image of this compound. This is 1 and 3. This is diastereomer. 2 and 3. This is also not mirror images of each other. They are diastereomers. And this 1 and 2, they are non-superimposable mirror images of each other. Hence, they are enantiomers. Hence, we have discussed this enantiomer. Now we have discussed diastereomers, and here we can distinguish between enantiomer and diastereomers. This compound, this is mesotartaric acid, as we have seen earlier that this mesotartaric acid this is not optically active. Why? Because there is one plane of symmetry that is imaginary symmetrical plane which bisects this compound into two parts, where one part is mirror image of another part. This is mesotartaric acid, and this is optically inactive. Why this is optically inactive? Because of the presence of this plane of symmetry. So we have discussed enantiomers, diastereomers, and mesotartaric acid. There is one another form of tartaric acid which is also called DL mixture or racemic mixture. DL mixture or racemic mixture. DL mixture or racemic mixture. DL mixture or racemic mixture, this is combination of both these optical isomers, that is D isomer and L isomer, dextro and levo. Here both of these two forms are equally present in equal amount in the mixture. Present in equal amount in the mixture, this is tartaric acid. It means that in this tartaric acid, almost 50% of D isomer and almost 50% of L isomer is present. Hence, if we experimentally see, we will find there is no rotation. Why? Because 50% of the compound, this is dextrorotatory, and the rest 50% this is levorotatory. Hence, overall there will be no optical rotation. No optical rotation. This type of compound, this is called racemic mixture. Hence, we have discussed here, on the basis of the study of optical rotation, we have discussed here that tartaric acid, these are of 4 types. That is, first is dextrorotatory, another one is levorotatory, the third one, this is mesotartaric acid, and the fourth one is racemic mixture. While this dextro and levorotatory tartaric acid, these are non-superimposable mirror images of each other. Hence, they are enantiomers. Enantiomers are the organic compounds which are non-superimposable mirror images of each other. While if a compound, if the same type of compound, same compound which is not mirror image of the first or second, that is any of these two structures, this mesotartaric acid is not mirror image of either D or L. Hence, such compounds which are not mirror images of any other compound, they are called what? Meso compound. It means that here tartaric acid, the third tartaric acid, this is meso. Why? Because an imaginary symmetrical plane bisects the structure in two identical parts, in which the first part is the mirror image of another part. This is meso compound, and the last one is racemic mixture, in which equal amount of D and L isomers are present in the mixture, resulting in no optical rotation. This compound is called DL mixture or racemic mixture. Thanks.